Hello and welcome to the Narc Alert, the channel where we look at YouTubers and others to see if they demonstrate any traits that fall within the spectrum of narcissistic personality disorder or NPD. These videos are for fun and entertainment purposes only, strictly my opinion, and remember, please don't send any snark to our possible narcs. So key points to remember: messy fun and not a diagnosis. Hello my lovely alerts and welcome back to the Narc Alert. Well, I thought we would start out our week with a retro look at Amber from 5 years ago today. And I thought we could clock 5 major changes that we can see that happened from this video to the present day. Let's dive right in.
Hey you guys, so I'm actually kind of giddy about this and I'm like, okay, this is my first video, like sit down video in Kentucky, so it's kind of crazy. Like, I just want to say the setup is wonky, the lighting is wonky, things are wonky, but I'm not a professional YouTuber. I'm just me, raw AMBERLYNN as is. Okay.
This is 5 years ago. She had already been on YouTube for 4 years approximately. It's 5 years later, and she now proudly proclaims to be a professional YouTuber. Has her setup improved?
So I had you guys send me questions. So I'm going to start with Snapchat. And I'm just going to say right now, I butcher names. It will happen. Some of you have very unique screen names, which is awesome. Okay, so Snapchat is first. Kendra Hayward 98 asked, have you ever been to Canada? And no, I have not. X Magic Justina asked, if you had twins, a boy and a girl, what would their first and middle names be? Oh god, I said this name one time and people were like, girl, do not be naming your children that because people will make fun of her. And I'm like, why? But I think the name like Scarlett Chanel is really pretty. I made that up, girl, but I know there are people out there who probably have that name, but I just think it's really beautiful. I just like came up with it one day and I'm like, As for a boy, I really like the name Etney. I don't know, like, this is so hard. I'm gonna say like Etney Ray. No, that does not good. Etney Lee. I don't know, that's a hard one. That was an awesome question though, thank you.
As the child of a narcissist, I have a very unique name. I have to wonder if this is an odd quirk of NPD, to have the most special and unique children's names. We are only accessories to make them look good. It lines up.
Catchy asked, any tips to avoid binge eating? Honestly, I feel like distractions are key.
For that. A little flower moment. Lines. I like doing these. Don't really like this one. I have no idea what's happening. A little signature moment. And this one sucks as well. Don't really care for it. Kind of sloppy. Last but not least, we have some circles.
When I feel like I'm gonna binge, I want to like literally drill inside my brain and I want to ask myself, why do I feel this way? And then if I don't have an answer or I do have an answer, I try to fix it or just distract myself. Like, listen to your favorite songs, read a freaking book. Like, look at all those books. Like, I have a lot of reading to do. I don't need to be doing no binging, and neither do you. Like, you can do this. I know you can, and I'm not an expert. I still struggle every single day. Like, it's just how it is, how it goes, and it sucks so bad. But I'm pretty sure there are videos online all over the place of people who have beat this. Like, I have faith in you, I have faith in myself, and just do the research you can and just believe in yourself because I know you can beat this. We both can.
In 5 years, Amber has proven time and time again she cannot white-knuckle her way out of this, and yet her sense of superiority still refuses to let her listen to anyone's advice to this day, despite her constant failures.
Anderson asks, have you ever been with a man? What's your favorite thing about Destiny? And do you think she will be your wife someday? I have been with a man. Never intercourse, but a lot of other things that you guys can probably imagine. What's your favorite thing about Destiny? I think it's probably the fact that she's just so accepting of everybody and she's just a really good person. Do you think she'll be your wife someday? I really do. I really hope so. And on January 13th, ironically enough, it was actually Friday the 13th, Destiny broke up with me. We will see, won't we? Harajukulova as what's your ultimate favorite meal? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Again, you guys always say like I seem out of breath in videos, and I'm usually not, but this time I am because literally my nose, I can't breathe.
Sure, Jan.
My ultimate favorite meal constantly changes on a day-to-day basis. I'm gonna say right now I want some Indian food from my favorite restaurant, but that's all the way in Virginia, and there's a ladybug on my ceiling. 2 of them. Oh my god, it's freaking Destiny has to handle that biznatch. And there's 2 of them. Oh my god, one's about to fly. Just don't fly in my mouth or my ears and we'll be good. Okay, so I'm sorry. Anyways, yeah. Indian food sounds really good right now. So I'm gonna say that's my ultimate favorite meal at this moment. And where do I see myself in 5 years? In 5 years, okay, so I'm almost 26, so I will be like 30, 31. And I really hope that I am healthier.
No.
Happier.
No.
I mean, I'm freaking happy now, so I don't know if they're healthier, happier, more than likely married.
No.
I have a good job. Hopefully YouTube is up and running even better than it is now. But you guys, today I reached 5,000 subscribers. Thank you. Love you. Do you think you'll have kids? I really hope that I do. I guess we'll have to see. And if I do, I'll definitely be vlogging.
In my opinion, many of the family vlog channels are problematic, with parents displaying traits of narcissism and using the children to further their own agendas. This seems like it would have been a perfect fit for our girl.
God, I wish I could pronounce better because I feel so bad. Are the Alexander Seattle Sapphire asked, have you ever considered a nutrition coach? I have seen a nutritionist a couple times.
And I said, have you decided to just no longer speak to me? It's been a few days and I just now looked at our text messages and that text didn't deliver. And usually when it doesn't deliver, it means you're blocked.
That was before I even turned 18. Like, my first one was when I was like 16 and she was no bueno. And then I ended up seeing another one and it was another girl, and like everything that my first nutritionist told me, the other one told me something different. So I don't really know how I feel about them because like they're so like different.
Her disrespect of professional women by referring to them as girl has remained, as has her proclivity to doctor shop.
Asked, how do you stay positive despite negative and hurtful comments? P.S. Really enjoy your videos and love your personality. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. People like you is what keeps me going. But I just want to say, like, I stay positive despite the hurtful comments, because I know the hurtful comments are coming from people who are like miserable in their own life. You're not a happy person if you come on like YouTube channels and are just rude. It's just not how it goes. Like, no. People are just unhappy, and I more so feel sorry for them than I do like even myself. Like, of course some comments hurt my feelings, but I say positive because I know I'm better than that, and I know their comments are wrong and false, and they're just trying to like start drama.
AMBERLYNN gets an extraordinary amount of horrible comments. There is no denying that. However, all the commenters are not miserable. It is a trait of NPD to discredit any detractors and paint them in a bad light in hopes of invalidating them.
Chelsea Nicole Realtor asks, what do you think is the hardest obstacle you face since living on your own with Destiny? Obviously, I don't live on my own with Destiny currently because we're living with her mom in Kentucky. But I feel like, honestly, I want to say the fact, like, just having so many responsibilities was the hardest, but I think our roommate leaving us was the hardest because it wasn't something we were expecting. We really trusted her.
Roommates tend to move out. To paint this move as a betrayal is typical of someone with traits of NPD.
The Blonde Bosmer, would you do a YouTube tag / collab with me? I love you so much and I'm trying to get into making videos myself. Hell yeah. Pop me a message. What does pop me a message mean? What does that even mean? Making my own lingo. Send me a message, totally. Hannah underscore Marie 1055 asked, what is the hardest thing about being a YouTuber? I really want to say that it's the hate, but it's not. I think it's people misunderstanding you. It happens frequently.
If Amber is misunderstood, it is by her own design. She puts out cryptic half information, knowing full well the audience will run with it and fill in the blanks.
Or the fact that people think like everything you show online is it. Like that's just who you are. That is what you do. That is everything. And it's not the truth. That is the hardest part for me, because more than anything, I want to show you guys like my real, true, like who I am as a person when I'm hanging out with people, or like when I see a dog on the side of the road. Like, you guys don't know that part of me. That is who you are. You know, when you're just waiting for your popcorn to come out of the microwave, that is when you're your true self. That is like when you're alone. Does that make sense? Like, probably not.
Can I offer you some dressing for that word salad?
Mississippi.x asked, what is this thing you wish to do most but can't because of your weight? Honestly, it's everything. I think it's just living life in general, and even just like walking in a grocery store has become super difficult for me. Just anything, honestly. Everything that you do on a day-to-day basis, I do too, but it's like 50 times harder, 100 times harder. And I just, more than anything, want that to go away. I want the feeling of like everything being so fucking hard
Amber,
to just go away.
everything she does is 100 times harder for her. She just wishes it would just go away. Apparently, not enough to do a single thing to change it in 5 years.
Can you describe your dream wedding, such as where, what time of year, style, and your dream dress? Thanks, girl. Love you. Love you too. Okay. I knew a cough was coming. Had to get ready for it. I just want to say, like, I think about my dream wedding all the time, and there's still a few little things that I need to figure out, but I think I want to do like a mansion type deal, probably fall or winter. Style, I know for sure I want the colors to be white and like a wine red, not like burgundy, more red. I want my bouquet to be roses with baby breath, diamonds, and possibly some white feathers. As for my dress, I don't know.
I wonder if her partner will have a say in any of Amber's wedding.
So that was all my questions. I hope you guys enjoyed this video.
Well, there you have it, a look back at Amber 5 years ago. Did you clock the 5 major changes? You didn't. Because honestly, there really aren't any. Thank you again for joining me. If you liked this video, you might want to check out what Amber was up to in this video. Thanks again for watching. I can't wait till we meet again. Remember, be kind, and hasta luego.